Welcome back to FJ Journeys. Today we're going to talk about what we're going to be adding as far as mods for the next couple months and where this build is going to be going. So first you have to know the things that we've done to this FJ already. We have upgraded headlights from Freedom Outfitters. We have an upgraded roof rack from Prinsu. We have a rooftop tent that's from Inspired Overland, I think. We have some Tacoma wheels on here. They're actually 31-inch wheels. FJ's came with 32, but we got these for super cheap. So that's pretty much all the things that we've done to it. We don't have a lift on it yet. We don't have a bumper on it yet. We don't have much. So that's the stuff we've done to it. You just kind of have to know where we were at in the past, and this is where we're going to be going in the future. So the first thing we're going to be adding probably within like the next month or so is a bumper. So that's what this is. This just came in about a week ago. I already have a coworker that's probably going to weld it up for me just whenever he gets time. Then we'll have to paint it. But this is from Coastal Off-Road. If you're into off-roading, you probably know them. They make like DIY like kits, bumper kits that you can buy. Then you got to weld them up. Unfortunately, I'm not a good welder, so definitely gonna have to get someone else to do it. So that'll probably be going on in the next month. I'm super excited for that. And eventually a winch too. We don't have a winch right now, but it's gonna be coming pretty soon. Looking into the Badlands winch. I know it's like the Harbor Freight brand. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on them, but if you ever watch like Matt's Off-Road Recovery, they use the hell out of it, and it works just fine for them, and I'm not going to be using it near as much as them. So that's what's going to be going on probably in the next like month and a half. All right, so the second thing that I don't know which one's going to come first, but is going to be lift and tires. I want to eventually put 35-inch tires on here. Right now they're 31-inch. I could fit 33-inch on here, most likely without even a lift. But ideally, I think I probably want to put a lift on and then go 35s, but we'll see. My tires need replacing pretty soon, so might just be 33s for now and then add the lift when I can. So I'm probably going to get the Wild Peak AT, I think it's ATW3s. We just get a lot of snow up here in Idaho where we're at, so I need something that handles well in snow because it's still my daily driver. So another thing about going to 35s is you're gonna have to re-gear. Mine's an automatic, it's not a manual, so I have to re-gear everything, which I've never done before. So I don't know if I'd want to do it myself or have someone do it, but I'm trying to do as many things as I can myself to this thing. One is cheaper, two is just how you learn. So the other thing is suspension. Right now I'm looking into either the Bilstein suspension or the Dobinson suspension. It's just a really great like budget friendly option. The Bilsteins, I mean, there's a reason why they're one of the biggest like suspension companies in the world. So Dobinson has some great things for the FJs. So when it comes time, probably in the next like 6, 7, probably within like the next year, to get those things, when we saved up the money, I'm gonna be researching those a lot more, but that's gonna be coming within the next probably 6 months to a year. So the third, kind of the fourth thing with wheels and suspension, so now this is like the fourth, is gonna be rock sliders. I don't have access to a shop or like a full-blown shop, so I really wanna make these myself because they get expensive if you buy them someplace else. But with how much like off-roading and wheeling I do, like rock sliders and skid plates like are a must. And I don't have them now. I've been lucky, I've been close a few times, I've hit the frame a few times, so I've been lucky on the other, like the trails I've been on. But yeah, that's getting old real fast, so we'll see how long it takes me. They're just so expensive if you buy them online. Whereas like they're honestly pretty easy to make. I have like made a pair before. I haven't welded them on, but like I've made a pair, bent tubes and stuff. So that's what's coming probably sooner rather than later. I'm not exactly sure, just as soon as I can get access to like a shop and get the metal and get it fabricated and everything. Plus, like, I'm not the best welder. I have welded before, but it's like a really great, like, kind of beginner welder project, because I definitely want to get more into that aspect of things. So yeah, skid plates and rock sliders is coming probably again like within the next year. So here in like the pretty far future, because these are expensive and it's not like the highest priority, is going to be a rear bumper. Hopefully, like, by the time I am wanting to upgrade this, I'm a good enough welder to where I can kind of fabricate it myself and I don't have to buy a kit. But yeah, the hope is like one day, like, tear out this, weld in a metal bumper, and then have a swing out arm for the tire. Because I mean, especially as I get longer and longer trips, there's going to be more and more stuff added, like gas cans and water cans, and it just gets heavy really fast for like just the single door hinge for the Toyota. So yeah, eventually to just like weld a pivot and then weld out a swing out arm for the tire as well. So it just takes it just distributes the weight a lot better. So yeah, again, that's going to be coming in the far, far future, but yeah, it's already plans that I have for it, and it'll be probably one of the last big things done for like the exterior. So another thing that I'm really looking forward to doing, and it's all cosmetic, it has no function. I feel like pretty much every mod I've done so far has had some function, whether it's a roof rack or rooftop tint or lights, like better lights. But like one that's just purely aesthetics is I have one of my dad's friends has a guy that owns a car paint shop, and eventually when I'm ready, I'm gonna paint this. I don't know what color. We've been talking about it for a long time, way too long, but yeah, I don't mind the silver. Silver's just kind of like bland. We'll see. I'm thinking about a green, but we'll see. I flip about every other week, so, but that's going to be coming eventually. I also don't know when, but it all costs money, and obviously, no, everyone doesn't have infinite amount of money, so. But it is going to be coming soon, and I'm pretty excited for it. It's obviously not on the highest of the priority because it doesn't actually serve really any function other than it makes it look better. So that's just some exterior mods that are going to be coming within the next couple months to a year to even a couple years. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing little mods here and there too. We have some stuff for the interior, some storage stuff that for trips better, and you know, we're always adding patches and everything to the FJ as well. So we'll keep everyone updated as best we can. Stuff we outsource, obviously it's hard to film, but stuff we do ourselves, we're going to be filming and updated to everyone, and so you can follow the build. If you do want to follow the build, just check out some of our other episodes, and just stay tuned to the channel because we'll upload them as fast as we can, and as our budget allows. So thanks for listening.